Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the 2024 Queensland Multi-Disability Championships, proudly supported by Brisbane City Council, dedicated to a better Brisbane, and Containers for Change, a great initiative for clubs to get on board with. $10 for every 10 cents for every container goes to your club. So jump on board with Containers for Change. Two host venues we have, Club Chermside and also Northern Suburbs Bowls Club. We thank them for their hosting of this event. And also Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. So with all that now, we have a Vision Impaired Pairs Round 2 game. Okay, so the Vision Impairs Round 2 will be between Chris Backstrom and Robert Raiteri up against Fred Tarry and Saul Calikes. So sit back, relax and enjoy. And hopefully this will be a great game again, like the gold medal matches. Yeah. Yep. So I'm not sure if there's trial ends or if they're straight into it. Straight into it, I've been told. Okay. So, yeah, the bell has been rung. So, this on the mat, I would say, would be Fred. Yeah. Just a little bit short with that one, with his first one. So Chris, just get around that one. He'd be pretty happy with that. Not a bad start. Just a little bit short. So we've had a little bit of a chat and a bit of a discussion about the camera. So hopefully, fingers crossed. But again, like we say, in the middle of the game, they might get a little bit excited, you know. We won't jump on them straight away. Yeah, they get a warning. Only one though. So Fred's corrected his weight nicely there. Just sat one in behind. So Chris doesn't need too much. That's a very good shot there. So they're just letting them know. Saul's director's just letting Fred know that he's about 4 feet out. The opposition bowl, so just get around that one. Oh, might be a wrong bias. Oh, director didn't help him there much. It's cost him some money there. Chris, similar bowl to his last. Just get round that one. Yeah, it's a good effort. Just a little bit short. We could get lucky with the rain through this game. Looks like we got a clear patch, Robbie's saying. Not only can he work cameras, but he's a weatherman as well. He's got it all. Look at this. He's got pointers and everything here for me. Okay, so fingers crossed for the bowlers. They don't have to get wet out there. Nothing worse than playing bowls in the rain. So Saul now just having a little bit of a look. He has his little monocular there so he can have a look further down. He's pretty happy with where he's going. He's just a little bit high. His weight's pretty good. So, saying he has one. So Robert now just has to beat that last bowl of Saul. He's pretty close. He might be just a little bit heavy. His line's pretty good though. Saul now just going to play the same bowl. He won't be too far away. He's on a good track again. A little bit more weight just underneath. Whoop. So Robert just crashed onto the back of Saul's bowl there. Okay, Luke. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a couple out here. I think Jake Felberg uses one as well. Just to help him see that a little bit further. He's just under the line there, Saul, so he's holding a couple. Robert needs to get underneath his bowl. Pretty close. Keep running. Just a little bit short. So they're all out of bowls. The directors are in having a look. That's 1, 2. 2 it is. So 2 to Fred and Saul. Good start for them. So where are they going to put the mat? Fred's looking like he's going to stay back there towards the line. See what they're going to do. They play short, or are they going to stretch it out? there's a little bit of a think there. He's whether he's going to throw it long or short. Yeah, it's a good 3/4 length. So Fred now not too far away with his first. It's pretty good there. Just a little touch on the jack. So director gives a bowl a mark for him. Chris, first end was very good. So just asking now what the distance is. Yeah. So I don't think anybody did yell out the distance, did they? No. Oh, is that another wrong bias? Oh, directors. I need to pick that bowl up. Nobody's watching. Yeah. The directors are just standing. So big chance here now for Fred. Drop another one on. Keep the pressure up. It's a pretty good line, that. That hand is holding a little bit, but that's not too bad there. His weight was very good. So he just needs to get this one right. So Chris is just a touch short. Fred now just needs to bring his line in a touch. I think he may have done that. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty close. Yeah, very good bowl there from Fred. So Chris definitely needs to correct this one. Give his skip a chance. Line's not too bad. He sneak around that one. Oh, it helps a little bit. So if you're in the area, Club Chermside, come on down. Say hello. The bowlers here would love to see you come down and support them. Yeah, Chris is going to step up on the bank. So Saul now, big opportunity here. He's holding a couple. Just draw onto the back of one of those two bowls of Fred's. If he's got the weight, he's on a good track. It's not too bad. He just needs about another metre of weight. So a little bit of pressure here now for Robert. Don't mind that line. Needs to just sneak under that one, and he's very close. That's a great effort. Very good bowl there. They will hold down on that side. So there's no real danger for Saul to arrive up there. Just a little bit of jack movement would be nice. I think he's a bit too high. He's going to get behind at least. Oh, not really. So now Robert just played the same bowl. If he's got the weight, he's going to be very close. Get a little piece of that bowl. What a great shot. That's a great effort, that. Beautiful bowls. Two great shots. I was very close to having two there. Great effort. So Saul's going to come down and have a little bit of a look. Good thinking. Just have a look. So he's had a look. He knows what he needs to do. So Robert's director just having a look to see if he did definitely have two or one. So he doesn't need to change anything when it's his turn unless Saul gets one in, gets a little trail. He's just got to be careful. He doesn't want to hit it with too much weight. He's a little bit narrow. Just didn't put the weight on it either, unfortunately. So Robert doesn't change nothing. Gets down to those orange bowls. His line's very good again. Here he comes. Little feather. Oh, he didn't need that feather. Just pushed him offline. Stiff with that. So they're just having a look. Director rolls one out. Very close. So they might go for a measure. Yep. If he doesn't get that feather, then Robert, he's all over that. So by the looks of that, it's only the one. Right. So they're going to go again. Looked like that bowl was, yeah. So it's just the one. So Robert's on the mark, off the mark with one on that end. Now this is a pairs game, so it is 3-bowl pairs. It's 15 ends, and there's no dead ends, so it is a respotted game. And this afternoon's game that will be on the live stream is actually the live stream open pairs gold medal match. That'll be a good game to sit back and watch this afternoon. I'd like to be doing it in a warmer area. It's a little bit chilly up here at Chermside. So the director there's just yelled out 28, which gives Chris an indication of the sort of weight he needs to play. His weight was good. He's just under his line a little bit there. And another ambulance. Fred will get one in here. He's played well so far. First 2 ends, he's been all over it. Here he comes again. Little touch of the jack, just a little bit heavy, but nothing wrong with that. Chris looks like he's on a better line here. Yeah, he's adjusted well there. That's a great shot. Fred now. It's a little bit wide for that side, I think. It's not going to get back. And he's just a touch heavy. But it's not too bad there. Chris can just look to land on the back of his last bowl. Get round it. If he's underneath, get down to one of those orange bowls. Just try and get something to give his skip a chance. He's just a little bit heavy. Fred just needs to make a little correction here on his line. So something's upset him. He's going to go back and have another go now. Just needs to bring it in a little bit. That's a much better line. His weight looks pretty good too. Oh, got stiff there. He's peeled that bowl off without even getting a little bit of a feather on the jack. Nothing. So just a little bit unlucky there. But gives Robert a chance now to see the jack. Drop one in. So it's not a bad effort for his skip. Saul can just use either hand depending on what Robert does here. Just needs to stop. Good bowl. Saul can still play either hand. Doesn't really matter. So he set it out on a reasonable line. Oh, it just needs to get under that one. Just a touch heavy. Robert now. That might be just a little bit too wide for him. It's trying hard. It's trying hard. Don't know if it counts. So we'll just have a little bit of a look here. Can afford to play a little bit more weight. Just needs to narrow it up. So for all the new people that have tuned in, this is round 2 of the Vision Impaired Pairs. And Saul's very close. So that will be shot. It's wonderful how they're out here playing bowls. Directors are helping them out. So, 2 directors are talking, letting Robert know what he needs to do. This is a pretty good line here. No holes. Good shot. Might have turned that out enough. So, director saying it could be 3 down. So the director's telling Saul he just needs to draw the shot. Don't worry about playing weight. It's 3 down. Andrew Nuttall, yes he did. He's very close here, Saul. Oh, he's got the shot, I'd say. Might put a tape on it. Yeah, so they're just going to put a quick tape on it. Make sure. Oh, don't know what happened there. So it's 1 to Saul. Takes Fred and Saul to 3. Just a reminder that it's a 15 end game, 3 bowl pairs for the visually impaired. So Fred now try and keep it around the same length. Although he stretched it out a little bit. So he's going to change it up a touch. Yeah, they're playing well, the boys. The two pairs in the last game. Bruce was all over it. See a great starter here from Fred. Great start from Fred. Oop, oop. Little landmines there. He's nearly tripped over a bowl. Got to be careful of those. So Chris might be a little bit narrow. Yeah, he just hasn't sent it either, but not a bad effort there. So Fred can afford to stay down there. He can get under that bowl if he wants to. Not really in his way. Shane Kinnear. Good luck, Fred and Saul, yeah? If you're online, let us know who you are supporting in this match. They'll definitely love to read the comments when they're back there listening, rewatching, see what happened. So Chris just needs to correct his grass line and just a touch of weight. Oh, he's thrown this one out. Yeah, just a little bit too wide with that one. You're correct with the next. So Fred's bowls haven't been too bad so far in this game. And again, he might be just a little bit narrow, but his weight's good. Well, that helped. A little bit of sunshine has come out. A little bit of sunshine. It's exactly what we need. So Chris not real sure. He's going to play down on his forehand though. He's just a bit wide again, unfortunately. Not a bad effort there though, but just a touch wide. So Fred, 3 good bowls there to start. Give Saul an opportunity. Make a really good number if Robert can't get one in there. So Fred looks like he's from Solander Lakes. Solander Lake. Good spot up there, Robbie. Go up there for the juniors. So Saul now. Big opportunity here. Throw one in. Keep that pressure on. Good number early would be nice. So Robert will be doing his best now. Try and cut that down. It looks like it's on a good line. And a very good bowl here. He's just dropped a little bit short. Saul now can't afford to be narrow and crash onto the back of Robert's bowl. Oh, he was trying hard to do that. It's just short. So Robert now just needs to find a couple of feet. So doesn't need to change much more. His grass line was perfect. So he's just trying to find out how far short his last bowl was. That one might be a little bit narrow. Just, and a little bit short too, unfortunately. So Saul doesn't need to be narrow with any sort of weight. Oh, he's trying. He's got the right bowl there. He was lucky with that. Punched his own bowl up. So Robert now needs to stop. Big holes there. He's just sailed through, unfortunately. So opportunity here. Yeah, 4 it is. It's a good end for Saul and Terry. Takes them to 7. Seven one it is after 4 ends. Yeah, Terry's just setting these ends up for him nicely. Fred, I should say. Setting it up nicely. Terry's his surname. That's getting a little bit personal there. Calling him by his surname. Hey? Yeah. No, he set it up nicely, Fred. He's bowled really well. Yes, staying around those lengths. So 30 was the call. Yeah, Denise, Fred's bowling really well and Saul's just dropping him in when he needs to. And again, Fred very close. Very close. So Chris now needs to get one in there. Put a little bit of pressure on Fred. His line's good. He's just a little bit heavy. So Fred again looking to keep putting pressure on, keep dropping them in the area for him. Yeah, weight's good again. He's just a little bit under his line on that one. So Chris now needs to stop. He's just a touch heavy. It's a great try though. Good grouping there. He just needs to drop a metre of weight with his last. Fred again's very close. He'd like to pick that jack up. He has. Fred's in. He is on fire at the moment. Be holding 3 now again. A lot of pressure on Chris now. Seems to be on a pretty good line. Oh, just going to sail past. It's all good. So Saul then again off to the mat now, very confident. Fred set the head up nicely for him.
Oh, thanks for inviting us here, Robbie. 7-1. Saul and Fred have got a good start. See if they can cut this back. Vision Impaired, they do a marvellous job. The directors giving up their time so freely as well. It's a credit. If you haven't had the opportunity to come down and watch them, you should. Although today's our last day, it's amazing just to watch what they're able to achieve.
G'day, Linda.
G'day, Brian.
How are you?
I'm good. I had just had a lovely lunch here at Chermside, one of our host clubs. Had a beautiful lunch.
Absolutely sensational. I tell you what, we've got another good game here this afternoon too.
I was just saying, Brian, it's amazing to watch what they can do. Absolutely incredible.
I've said it on air numerous times. I said the patience of the directors who are out there, who line them up and et cetera, et cetera. I said it's absolutely extraordinary the amount of work they do.
Yeah, and what I find interesting is a different way the directors,
Oh, yes.
how they communicate with the partner they're with. You know, some of them will stand there and they bowl between their legs, or they put their foot out in front so they can get their line, and others just rely on instructions.
No, it is first class, isn't it? I said,
very good.
They're
Here's a good bowl coming in.
yes, he
Giving
got the
himself a
run.
good chance.
Just has to keep running. Very close.
That's a
Very
great
good
bowl.
attempt, yes. So Fred playing with Saul.
Yep. And
Gets his
that,
little glass out, little glass out and has a bit of a look.
Yeah, some of them have that eyeglass, don't they, to assist their sight. But, you know, with all the disciplines we have here, it's a credit to them. You hear some of able bowlers complain, but I really don't think they've got anything to complain about if they come here and see what these people are able to achieve.
Haven't heard one complain all week, Linda.
No, you don't from these people. They just love being
What
here.
a great looking bowl by Saul.
Oh,
Just didn't quite have the run. You can see the way they get their little binocular out
yes.
to have a bit of a look. So, as I said, these are just trying to play a little bit of about 2 foot of weight.
Yeah, I think it looks a bit wide.
Yeah, could not get back in time. G'day, Shane. How are you, mate? G'day, Andrew. Andrew Nuttall. G'day, Luke. Have you on board?
Oh, we're blocked. Well, that'll upset Robbie.
No, he's about to pick the...
Oh, he's right. He's right. Well, we didn't see that.
Another ambulance going past you. There must be some sick people around this town.
I think having a hospital down the road might count a bit
You
for
reckon?
it too.
You
Just a
reckon?
little.
Oh, dear.
Oh, there we go. 8-1.
Yeah, a bit of a handy lead there to Saul and Freddie at the moment.
And for the people who are watching, if you have a look over on the right-hand bank, you can see all the measurements for the metres, how far away, or so that the directors can say to them that, okay, that's only 26, 25 metres or 27, you need to put on another 4 metres. So we appreciate the club too. They put them out for us and shift them around when they're needed, measure out. So it's an extra job they do. But Chermside have done it all very well here, as have Northern Suburbs. We're
definitely
grateful for hosting this event, and even they love holding it too. They were saying it's a real credit to watch the bowlers and how they perform.
It's really good. The sad thing about it,
Look at
though,
that.
my personal opinion, is that as you said, Linda, every time they roll it, after the 8th end yesterday, Robbie kept yelling out bingo. He thought he won some money, love. He couldn't work it out. All good. Uncle Al's back.
Oh, good weight on both those bowls. It's a shame. Yep, just a bit more grass. Now the directors will tell them that what they needed to do to fix it. These two here rely on instructions only. But the volunteers we've had here at the club have been amazing. We had the singles the other day, and on the 2 greens and the 14 lots of markers. The club, John here has accommodated providing the markers. So the volunteers that are needed to run this event are amazing, and we're always grateful when they accommodate our needs and make it all happen.
Yeah, you can't thank the markers and the volunteers enough, can you? Thanks for that, Linda.
No problem. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the tournament. And back again, so 8-1 now, Fred and Saul over Chris and Robert. So Fred's been setting these heads up nicely for Saul. See what he does here. Just a little bit wide and heavy with his first two. Yeah, he's not too far away here. Just needs to stop now. That's a very good bowl again from Fred. He's really set this game up nicely up front for Saul. It makes it a lot easier for the skip. He's playing extremely well. Here's Fred. Depending on who you talk to, 3-bowl pairs is a leads game. I reckon if you've got a pretty good lead, you go a long way to winning the game with 3-bowl pairs. So again, Saul gets to leave the head holding shot. Not too much pressure on him. Still sitting in that little Jason recliner, getting the armchair ride. So, just had a little quick discussion with his director. He's happy with what he needs to play. I don't think he's going to be too far away. Just needs to drop now. If he can sit on one of those bowls. Oh, he's unlucky there. He's just run through a little bit. So Robert now down on his forehand. Oh, he's a little bit heavy. Both of them just playing a little bit too heavy with their first two bowls. They'll correct on that. So for new people joining in, this is the 2024 Multi-Disability State Championships for Queensland. Saul just needs to drop a metre of weight. It's on a high line as well. Still just carrying a little bit too much weight. But, these events need sponsors, and this one here has got two very good sponsors in Brisbane City Council, dedicated to a better Brisbane, and also Containers for Change. Jump on board with your club. It's a great initiative. 10 cents for every container goes to your club. A little bit of extra pocket money there for the club. Give them a call, Containers for Change. And we thank the two clubs that are hosting this event, Club Chermside and also Northern Suburbs Bowls Club. So Robert there's just managed to get the shot away there. Saul again's just a bit high and heavy on that line. That side of the green doesn't really let you get back with any sort of weight, so it's a good effort though. Roberts needs it to hurry down. That's two very good bowls there. So 2 there to Chris and Robert. Takes them now to 3. After 6 ends, 6 of 15 ends it is. Chris and Robert 3, Fred and Saul 8. Remembering it's 3 bowl pairs, and there's no dead ends. They are respotted. And from Dunedin, nice to see you on board. Is it close to you, Robbie? Okay. Sorry? Okay. So Robbie was about 50 kilometres south, eh? You're born in Dunedin. There you go. Queen Mary Hospital in Dunedin. Robbie was born. There you go. No, we'll stay with that. So it's a pretty good starter there from Chris. Fred just needs this to hold on. It's not getting away too much, but a little bit more weight would be good for him as well. So Chris doesn't need to change much. His first one was pretty good. Sent this out just a little bit wider. Yeah, just not getting that big turn on that hand anymore. So this is pretty good line here from Fred. If he's got the weight, he's got a very good bowl here. He has. It's a great bowl again from Fred. He's playing really well. Oop. Setting the heads up nicely for Saul. Oh, Chris, a little bit more of an attacking line. It's just underneath. A little bit of aggression there. Just missed his line a touch though. Fred won't be too far away again. Just needs to stop now. Fred's playing really well. So again now Saul can leave the head. Confident. He is holding shot, so he doesn't have to worry too much about that. Can have that little power walk up, knowing that he's holding. And he does have last bowl as well, so that makes it better for him as well. Robert with his first. He's played well too, Robert. He's just a little bit heavy with that. Straight out of the hand. He was wanting it to stop. Wasn't too bad with the weight. or his line out there. So Saul's got a little picture. He's very good, the directors here. They will actually help the opposition as well. Saul's light on with this though. Robert just needs to correct his line. I think he's still a little bit high. That's all it was. His weight was perfect. So Saul was just a little bit short with his first, so his line was pretty good. It looks better this time round. And he doesn't want the back edge of Robert's bowl. It's not too bad there. Robert's line is probably just a bit too wide. Just a touch heavy. Yeah, good try that. Saul knows now what he wants to do. Yeah, I don't mind this line. It's a little bit better than the previous one. Gets a piece of that and that. Oh, he may have hung around for second shot. So it looks like they may go for a measure. Yeah, they're on the measure. So that one doesn't look like it's in. So 2 it is. 2 to Fred and Saul. Takes them now to 10-3. 7 ends. Just over halfway. That's a lot of credit there for Fred. Setting him up nicely. He's playing extremely well, leading up there. Giving Saul the opportunity to play that little bit of weight, land bowls, trailer jack. Makes a big difference in a game. Fred's on a good line again here. Yeah, weight's very good. He's just a little bit wide, but happy with that bowl. There's been a lot of pressure on Chris. He's been a little bit out bowled at the moment, but just needs to hang in there. Doesn't take much. One good end. It's a good starter here. Just going to get behind that one. It's pretty good there though. Fred there's just a little bit underneath. A lot of encouragement though. So Chris's line is a little bit underdone. Just needs it to hang around a little bit, which it has done. It's pretty good there. That's a good line from Fred. Just needs it to hurry now. It's just a little bit underdone. He had a perfect line. So it may have swapped Chris over. It has. It's on a pretty good line. Needs to stop. Yeah, good bowl there. Yeah. That'll give him a little bit of confidence, that. Also pretty good there. First time in a while that Saul's left the head, probably one down. It is close though. So he can play either hand. It's not really that much of an issue. Looks like he's going to play down on his backhand though. It's pretty close with this. That's where they come from out there. Just needs another foot or two of weight. So, what's Robert going to do here? Play down on his backhand as well. He'd love to be able to pick that jack up. Carry it back to those two bowls of Chris's. But he's short as well. So it might be that wind again. Might be just a little bit of a headwind. Swirling around a little bit. Saul's line was good with his first. He just needs to correct on his weight. He's just short again. This looks a lot better from Robert. Just run through a little bit there. So Saul only needs a foot of weight, and he'll probably count. So he's worked out what he needs to do. That's his line. Might be just too heavy this time. Yeah, he's just a little bit heavy that time around. So interesting now. Depending on the angles, could be a couple down. Robert would definitely love a piece of that jack. Oh, he just missed it. So the director's having a bit of a look. It's definitely one. So they've got the tape out. Go to Fred's one. Looks short. So just the one. Takes the score now to 10-4. So Chris Backstrom and Robert Raiteri, 4. Fred Tarry and Saul Calikes, 10. After 8 ends, and another great game. Yeah, Jeff, well said. It's absolutely amazing to watch these people out here bowling. You know, a lot of the equipment that they use has to be specially made for them and everything. And everybody is different. But they're out here, they're doing their best, they're loving it. And like you said, they're playing great bowls. So, yeah, and they would love to see people here supporting them. So if you get the opportunity next time again, Jeff, like you said, drop in, say hello, make yourself welcome. You know, talk to the bowlers. They're great people to have a chat to. And you'll have a great time at the disability titles. Don't you worry about that. Vince is on again. Where are you watching from today, Vince? Austral Eagles Bowling Club. So the jack's been moved to just past 30. Which gives Chris a little indication of where the jack might be. He's not too far away here either. Just needs to get down. Just that was the wider side, but it seems to have just narrowed up a touch. That might be just a little bit too tight there for Fred. Might be able to get a little flop off that one. No. Yeah, if you get the opportunity to come to these events, make sure you do. There's some characters here at this club and the other one. They're brilliant to have a chat to. And they have a laugh. It's supposed to be serious games, but wow, they're having a laugh. They're having a great time here. So Fred's just run through a little bit there. So Chris is starting to find a little bit of range, which is putting a little bit of pressure on Fred. So he's just been a little bit wayward the last couple of ends. I know we can't be perfect all the time, but he's been playing really well. I think he might be a little bit high here, Robert. Yeah, that side definitely hasn't done much on this this tournament at all. It's held out there for most of the time. Hasn't really done anything out there. Saul, pretty good line here. Just needs it to another couple of metres of weight. It's not too bad though. If you can get to that bowler, Chris. So Robert, I don't think has sent this one. I think he's overcorrected. From his first, he has. Yeah, looks better out of the hand. If he can get a little piece of the jack. So Robert now, somewhere in the middle of his first two bowls, he'll be very happy with. That's very good there. So directed down that end, reckons it's a measure. So he's just having a bit of a look, but he thinks it's a measure. So we'll probably look to just arrive on that bowl. That is a very good line. Needs to drop now. Gets a piece of it. Oh, he just didn't get enough of it. That was a great effort. Just don't think he got enough of that bowl. They're going to go for the measure though. By the looks of that, it's 1-2. Oh, no, they're going to call an umpire. Here comes the umpires. Yeah. You're looking at those camera angles. It's interesting. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. So, one it is there to Chris and Robert. Takes them to 5 now after 9 ends. So, Chris will be just looking to probably get it close to the tee. Try and stretch it out. Just a couple of metres short of that, so might be liking the shorter lengths. See if he can put one straight on top of this one. If he's got the weight, he's very close. He's very close. Great starter there from Chris. A little bit of fresh pressure now on Fred. That line's not too bad. He might be just a little bit tight. He's not getting away too much though. Just a bit heavy as well. Chris doesn't need to change anything at all here. His line's good again. He's saying he hasn't sent it, but it looks pretty good from here. Yeah, I'd be disappointed with that. Wow, great shot there. Just got onto the back of his first one. Again, I think Fred's a little bit narrow. Fred's just going off a little bit here. He's playing a little bit too heavy at the moment, trying to get the shot. Just needs to go back onto the draw, try and get one close for his skip. Help him out a little bit. Chris has narrowed this one up. It's going to get away on it. His weight was good again, though. So the call from Saul's end would be try and get second shot. He sent this one out a little bit, but again, I think he's a bit heavy. Yeah, he's just lost his weight a little bit here. So they're all having a good look to see what they need to do. So I think Saul will be looking just to arrive onto the shot bowl. And Robert will be looking to do the same thing, try and get the jack around the corner if he can, try and cover it up a little bit. So Robert's first off. It's a pretty good line. It's good there. Just sitting in behind, it counts. So we'll definitely need to get one in here now. This could be a big end for Robert if he doesn't get one close here. That's a good line. If he lands that bowl, he'll be happy. Just got a piece of it. So again, Robert, all he needs to do is just same sort of bowl, tighten it up a little bit. Just land onto his shot bowl there or try and tuck the jack around the corner. It's just a little bit wide and heavy, but he's landed Saul's bowl, so that's 4. So Robbie's little mate's back, looking for bickies. Saul now. Big bowl, there's a lot of pressure. It's 4 down. It's a pretty good line again. His weight doesn't look to be much better though. Still running. Oh, it's good he landed that one though. If he had a slip past the back of that, he was in a bit of trouble. Robert needs this one to get down. Might be able to sit that bowl through the hole. No. If he had to hit a little bit harder, he may have. So Robbie reckons it's 4. It's very close. Yeah. And he wasn't far off pushing that bowl through that hole there. If he had been able to do that, it would have been a big count against Saul with his last bowl. Even so, 4 will bring them back into the game, bring them to within 1 if they can hold these 4. So, again, a big bowl. A lot of discussion. Saul's grabbed the bowl. So, a lot of pressure here. He's had a look. He knows he's 4 down. What does he do? Still got to give your bowler a chance. You don't want to be short. So is he going to swap him over onto his backhand? Don't think he has. No. So, he's not too far away. Doesn't want his own bowl. Oh, no, he was lucky. Thought he might have been able to peel both of those out then. So it'll definitely be 4. They're trying to say that wing bowl. So 4 it is. Takes them now to 9. So Chris and Robert 9. Fred and Saul 10. After 10 ends. So game on. Game on now again. It's all it takes, one good end sometimes. New Zealand superstar Caitlin Inch walking through. So Chris has been a little bit more consistent of late, getting some shots in, giving Robert the chance to land bowls, draw the shots, add numbers. They're now back within 1. So he's just a little bit high with this one, Chris. Weight's not too bad. Fred would really love now to get his game face back on, get back in the zone like he was earlier. Might be just a touch narrow. He's just missed. And a little bit heavy as well. Still going on. Chris has sent this one out again. A little bit heavier. Oh, he's pushed that one in. He got the back edge of his own. Oh, Fred's a bit tired again, I think. He's just lost it a little bit at the moment. It's narrow and heavy. Playing a little bit of social weight there. Chris again won't be too far away with this. Get onto that, he'd be happy. He has. Push that one in. Could be a couple there. It's forced Fred over to the other hand. And again, it's better than the last, but still a bit heavy. So it may have cut one out. It's hard to say. They've had a bit of look. They know what they need to do. They're going to... Saul there, a couple of claps there for Fred, trying to encourage him. So Robert really looking to capitalise on his 4 that he got on the last end. If he can get another couple in here and pick up a 2, 3, he'd be very happy. Got it out on a reasonable line. It's all on his weight now. Gets to that orange one, he'll be very happy. So Holly's cheering on Fred. Yeah, he's just gone off a little bit in the last couple of ends. But up until then he was playing really well. Saul will try and get to that bowl of Chris's. Oh, he's turned his back. He's not happy. He needs a couple of metres of weight. Robert just needs to adjust his line a touch. He's a little bit better with his line this time round. His weight's better as well. So there's a couple there. Pressure again on Saul. See what he can do. Looks like it's better weight. It's just going to get away. Hangs around. So Robert seems to think, or director at the other end seems to think that Robert's holding one. Any jack movement would be nice. Oh, just the wrong side of that. If he gets that jack. So I'd say that's 2 down. Might see a little bit more weight here. Yes, definitely is. His line's good. Oh, he's turned his back. It's not going to hold on for him. So that's a pretty good end there after picking up a 4 on the previous. We want to keep that roll going. So 2 down. 2 to Chris and Robert. They take the lead now. New leaders, 11-10 after 11. That's what you want when you pick up a 4. You want to capitalise on that. Not give any numbers back, so picking up a 2 there is very good for him. So Chris has found his length. He has been playing extremely well since finding that length. Might be a little bit narrow on that side. So Chris looks like he's from the New Farm Club. I have played up at the New Farm Club. It's a nice little club there. They only have one problem at that club. They have a gentleman there by the name of Al Hunt. He's a big American fella. And he is mad. Lovely fella, Al. So Fred, yeah, he's just gone off a little bit. He's playing with a little bit too much weight at the moment. He sent this one out. It's just a little bit high. His weight's good. This looks better here from Fred. Oh, he's still running. It's a lot better though. So Chris just needs to drop a metre of weight. Good shot of his delivery there. He's done that. So he'll be holding shot there. Fred looks better this time round. He can pick that jack up. Oh. So I'd say it'd still be one to Chris and Robert. Boys having a little bit of a discussion. Again, if they could pick up another couple here, really make it hard on Fred and Saul. So Robert, even if he crashes onto that, doesn't hurt. He just got the edge of it. Needed to get that a little bit more in the belly. So Saul's just trying to work out the distance. His weight's been just a little bit off last couple of ends. So he's on a good line here. No. Halfway down, he gave up on it. Just a little bit short. So Robert now, that bowl of Chris's should be out of his way. Just sneak around it. Needs to stop. Very good bowl there. Be a couple again now. So a lot of pressure on Saul now, starting to run out of ends. There's only one shot in it, but he's a couple down on the head here. Doesn't really want to let them get too far away on him. Looks like a good track this time round. It's heavy again though. Just went through. So, big chance here for Robert now. Put another one in. Oh, has he got the weight? Gets under that, it might help. Oh, just a little bit light on with that. So, the director for Saul and that reckons he's 5 down. What do you reckon, Robbie? I can't see 5. But the director had 5 fingers down. Saul needs this to stop. Needs it to stop. He's going to push that even further. So Robbie reckons he could be right. He could be 5 down. This could be a big pickup here for Chris and Robert. So they've taken a couple out. I'd be calling an umpire. No. There's another one. So, big measure this, isn't it? 3 so far. They look very much in. Yep. That's 5. That's a big end for Robert and Chris. Wow, it takes them now to 16-10 after 12 ends. So Saul and that aren't out of it, but makes it a very tough game. Few ends to go. Yeah. Yeah, it's 11 shots in 3 ends. That's a big pickup. And I think that's a lot to do with Chris has found his range. He was a little bit wayward early, but he's come home with a wet sail. It's just a little bit short with that one. So Fred really needs to get something in here. And that's a little bit too wide, I think, on that side. That one's not going to get back for him. It's been a good game. It's been a game of two halves, though, hasn't it? The first half, Saul and that got away. The last half, the others have definitely come back. "11 shots in 3 ends. 11 shots in 3 ends will win you just about any game. So games are starting to finish. We've only got a couple of ends to go here. That's much better from Fred. Very good there from Fred. Definitely needed that. They're not out of this yet. And that helps them. Oh, Chris, throwing this one out again. So Saul would love Fred to drop another one in here. But he's wide again. It'll count though. It'll count. He's just a little bit wide though. So Robert just needs to arrive on that bowl of Fred's. Get second shot. He doesn't need to get the shot. After the last 3 ends, he just needs to not give any numbers back. One's good if he has to. What's he got here? Is he going to get a little slide in? Close. Had a little bit more weight than he would have. It's been another great game of bowls here at the 2024 Multi-Disability State Titles at Queensland. Saul's line's pretty good. Again, just the weight's letting him down. So Robert just needs a little bit more weight on his last. He's in the area again. Gets the back edge of that. It's close. Oh, he's nearly pushed it in for shot. So I dare say Robert will be happy with that. Don't think he'll be tacking too much. Though there's not a lot of danger depending on what Saul does with this one. Saul's close here. He got the jack. Yeah. So maybe now might see him look a little bit more aggressively. Saul has one to come. It's not too bad. The line's good. Needs to drop now. Oh, he doesn't want his own too hard. Oh, well, he hung around, so that's okay. Luke, I couldn't tell you how many entries they had for this event. We may be able to get some numbers. Just bear with us. Linda would probably know more, maybe. So Saul's close again. There is a hole there. Oh, he found it. So 2 down. That was a good pick up there for Fred and Saul. So 2 ends to play. 4 shots in it. Been another great game of bowls here. So 31 is a call from the director. So we're just going to try and find out if we can get some numbers for you, Luke. Won't be long, mate. We'll have an answer for you shortly. So Fred would love to get this one on top of the jack. Chasing 4 with 2 ends to play. What a great start. Great start there, Fred. So the difference, the big fight back was Chris. So Chris really needs to nail this. That line's not too bad. Might be just a touch wide. Trying hard. His weight was good. Give it a chance. So Fred's close again here. That's two great bowls from Fred. It's definitely the Leeds game at the moment, isn't it? So Chris has gone off and Fred's nailed it again. That's a better line from Chris. It's just a little bit heavy. Okay, so Luke, we're trying to see if they can work out some numbers for us from Bowls Queensland. Hopefully we'll be able to get some answers for you. Bear with us. We'll do our best for you. Again, Fred's put that in a good home. Two great starters from Fred there. It's really what you need when you're chasing 4 with 2 ends to play. So Chris would love to get one in here now. Oh, he's narrow. Be a little bit disappointed in that. So they could be holding 3. I'd say it is 3. Although that last bowl of Chris didn't really get away that much. I'd love to be able to get a 3 on this. So Saul now put a couple in, he'd be very happy. All good, Luke. We do our best, mate. We're trying to help out as best we can. Sometimes we can't. That's when we'll tell you we're not sure. Saul's very close here. Yeah, they go in the 2 hard basket sometimes, but we've got a few people around here that may be able to give us an answer or a rough answer. So that was a great bowl there from Saul. He's put a lot of pressure on Robert. Can he answer the call? He's very close. Can he answer the call? What a shot. 4 down. It's very close to drawing the shot. So Saul needs to swap over to his backhand and try and thread the needle and pick that jack up. Be a great bowl if he can do that. He's on a good line. Oh, he's just fallen under, so he just needs a little bit more grass there. It looked good out of the hand. So this is a big bowl. Again, we say it a lot, but this really is, you know, if you can pick it up, you don't really want to be chasing 5 or 6. going to make it hard. It's hard to chase 3. You'd prefer to be chasing 1 or 2. They're much easier to get. You don't want to be chasing a big number. He's really got to try and find that port. Pick the jack up. If he's a little bit narrower, he lands the bowl of Robert. So he knows what he wants to do now. He's just heading back. Hopefully we get to see an absolutely cracking bowl. The wind's just picked up a little bit too. Yeah, so everything's going against Saul at the moment. I think he's tight. He's not happy. It's a little bit disappointing that. Close. Yeah. So Robert now doesn't. If it was me, I wouldn't be going anywhere near that head. Yeah, I wouldn't be going anywhere near it. Yeah. You don't want to be going near that. You're 4 up. What's he done here? Is he going to lay it up? Is he going to draw the shot? Wow. That could have done anything, yeah. So there is a measure for shot. I think I favour Robert. I think it's Robert. They may call for an umpire, which they have, but I do favour the pink bowl. Sorry. Yeah, it is. Another one of those edge factors. Speaking of, here comes Clive. Yeah. So this will be close. I do favour the pink bowl, but it's very close. Okay. So, 1 to Saul. One, yeah. So, 1 there to Fred and Saul. So, There's still a fighter's chance there. They need a 3 for a draw as a minimum. But they'd love to get a 4. All on Fred now. Fred needs to get a good start for him. It's not too far away. It's not too bad there. So Chris here needs it to stop. So for Luke, if you're still tuned in, mate, apparently there's 70 in the singles, 70 and 74 in the pairs. They may have doubled up. Yeah, so anywhere between 90 and 100 different people at the event, which is absolutely brilliant. So Fred's just missed with that one. Oh, Chris, this is not the time. Really disappointed in that. He needs to refocus now. Yes, mate. A great turnout, Luke. Yeah, it's getting bigger every year. So Fred's close again here. It's exactly what his skip would have wanted there. Whoop. So Chris has just kicked a bowl, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. But it might have just put him off a little bit there. Oh, what have you done with this, Chris? Now the door is open. The door is open for Fred and Saul. So I'm just looking down here at Robbie's little notes. The first team into the live stream open pairs gold medal match is Bruce Smallburn and Al Duffy. So the two fellas we streamed this morning have made it through to the gold medal match, and congratulations to them. So big chance here now for Saul. Saul just needs it to drop. Needs it to hurry. Yeah. So yeah, Shane, they need a big finish. So Robert desperately needs to get this one in here. It's not going to get back enough, I don't think. Oh, it's close. Falls in. Might only be one now. And there goes the bell. So it's the last end anyway. Because they can't kill it. It is a respot. So Saul would love to get one in here. I like his track. Oh, his weight's just a little bit heavy. He was looking for that bowl, I think. Just looking to land that bowl. He's just missed. If he can sit and stay, he'll be good. Oh, so that makes it tough now. Saul needs the jack. He's hard to get in for him there now. The only... it's near impossible. He needs to get the jack to the bottom right of the screen, just to his previous bowl at the back here. If he can get it in between, come with it and get it in between Fred's bowl and his own, he'll get 3. But to carry that line, I think he needs just too much weight. Yeah. Just sneak around. No. Yeah, you can't get that turn on that hand, unfortunately. Yeah. He's got to play. It's the perfect bowl he's got to play, unfortunately. It's a hard shot. And without a kill, it's going to make it very hard for him. So last bowl of the game here for Saul. Robert probably won't have to play it depending on what Saul does here. And I think he might be just a little bit high. Yeah, a little bit high and heavy, unfortunately. If I was Robert, I wouldn't be playing. I'd be shaking hands. I'd be putting that one straight in my pocket. No, he's going to play it. He's trying to get back. He's going to draw the shot, is he? Well, they're going to put a tape on it by the looks of it. Yep, definitely is. So 1 to Robert, and Chris. Takes them to 17-13. It was just that little spell, that 3 ends, where Saul and that went a little bit missing. And they dropped at 11 shots. But what a great game anyway. Well played by both teams. So that's the end of that game. So we move on now to the live stream open pairs gold medal match, which will be at 2:10 this afternoon. So tune in for that. But before we go, we'd just like to thank the sponsors for this event, which is Brisbane City Council, dedicated to a better Brisbane. Containers for Change. Get on board with your club with Containers for Change. Great initiative to earn a little bit of extra money. Our 2 host venues, Club Chermside and Northern Suburbs Bowls Club. Also, Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. Until this afternoon when we're back on air at 2:10. We will see you then. On behalf of myself, the Master of Ceremonies, Robbie Allen, and the rest of the Gold Coast District Media team, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the finals. Bye for now.
Every year in Queensland, we use more than 3 billion drink containers. Yet many of these are recyclable and can be kept from ending up as landfill. Queensland's container refund scheme, Containers for Change, is funded by the beverage manufacturers who produce these drinks. Every eligible container earns a 10-cent refund, which you can keep or donate to a good cause. Every container returned to a refund point is sorted, processed and recycled, starting a new life as a whole range of products. With a vision to ensure no container goes to waste, Containers for Change works with organisations across Queensland to help them achieve their sustainability goals. We provide a range of collection solutions to suit and can provide reports to track the progress of your organisation and its impact. You'll be surprised how quickly the money refunded to your business by Containers for Change grows too. It's a great way to generate extra income for staff incentives and social activities, or to donate to a cause that matters to your team. Starting your sustainability journey with us is easy, and with your help, Containers for Change is making a world of difference to individuals, charities, community groups, and our environment.